Do you know what game it is? You should.
There, boys! Bring her about!
Oh, fraps lag. Getting fraps lag. It's quite an interesting game, really. I'll be quiet now. They have an audio skip there. Hello! So I'd start a new game while I was waiting for stuff to render, so as you may or may not know, maybe you can't read, this is Empire Total War, one of my favorite games, which is lagging to shit because of fraps, so I think we're gonna start a new campaign. So, what countries do you have to choose from? Great Britain, France, Austria, the Dutch, Spain, Prussia, Poland, Lithuania, Ottoman Empire, Russians, Swedish, Martha Confederacy. I think we'll be the Prussians. I already have a Prussian campaign where I fully completed it and have actually all of Europe pretty much. Took me about a week. But then again, this was a summer vacation week where I had nothing else to do. Because all my friends were away, so I actually literally just sat here and played for an entire week because there was really nothing else to do. Nobody to hang out with or anything. So, we're gonna choose a long campaign. And start the game. So act that your principle of action might safely be made a law for the whole world. Immanuel Kant, Prussian philosopher and geographer. Okay, this is going so slow because of fraps. Damn you, fraps! Come on, you can do it.
Your first priority should be to research a superior military drill doctrine at the college in Magdeburg.
Shut up. Okay, now the advice person is gone. Let's continue. So, we have a college. Let's see what the news says. The Gregorian calendar. If you don't know what it is, you can read here. I'll stop for a sec. Or I'll just read it myself. Many Protestant nations in Europe, with the notable exception of Great Britain, have grudgingly adopted the reforms to the Julian calendar, first proposed in the Papal Bull of 1582 by Pope Gregory Let me read that a sec. Pope Gregory the 13th. The new calendar seeks to correct the gradual drifting forward of the seasons and the feast of Easter under the old Julian calendar, which was 11 days longer than its civil equivalent. The Gregorian reforms removed the extra days and inserted a leap year, an extra day every 4 years, to further correct the previous shift. Okay, cool. I probably actually should have let her keep her introduction, but whatever. I just didn't have the tolerance for it. So we are Prussia, and our status right now, we have 2 regions. Berlin and East Prussia. And Poland has the rest. And Austria has some of it, and these are independent states. I think I'm going to take... Now what I had, by the time I was done with my campaign, I had all of this up to the borders of... I cannot say that. Arcane, whatever that thing is. And down to Moscow and Kiev, because I had all of this. All of this was mine. Most of this was mine. I had all of Greece in this area. All of Italy. All of this. Didn't have any of England. I had all of Sweden and Finland and the Nordic countries. Some of the Ottoman Empire, including Egypt. And by the end of the game, all of Europe. But I kept most of Europe alive in protectorate form. It's pretty fun to be world domination. So let's get down to business. Our current position now is we need to, as the crazy bitch said, research military.
Aha, ein Ort des Lernens und der Kultur.
We already have the plug bayonet, which is pretty good because most cultures don't get that first. Because we're Prussia and our military is awesome. So I don't know what we should research first. Maybe ring bayonet, definitely. Just get that out of the way, because plug bayonets suck. They are the worst thing possibly known to mankind in the form of bayonets. Because once you put them in, you cannot take them out. Well, you can, it's just a ridiculous pain in the ass. So what can we build? The Imperial Palace and the Opera House, and... How much money do we have? 1,700 left. And we will build a farm. And we will send our Protestant missionary to Poland. And we'll press space to speed up their walking cycles. So let's see what our military is right now. Okay. I'm gonna send a spy to Saxony, because they're definitely gonna be ones I want to annex first. Because they're right there.
Halte Augen und Ohren offen.
The Saxons. Well, they aren't really... I actually don't know if they're the real Saxons that were the Anglo-Saxons that took over England. I don't know. I am not... I have not gone to college. So the Polish are being Polish. And let's try and set up diplomatic relations with people. Diplomacy is the key to anything, so we're gonna have to start trade agreements. Now, I like to keep Britain close at hand because they have so much shit. It's good to stay close with them. Well, they're protectorate of the 13 colonies, obviously, as of now, and so let's start a trade agreement with them. Now, can I get an alliance out of this, or are they gonna want some random shit for it? Yeah, I thought so. Okay. Start trading with Austria, if we can. Okay, cool. Trade with everyone you can at first. I think all of our ports are full. Well, that's a good trade for now. This game gets kind of slow as I think to myself. It's kind of hard to talk about. But since I am an editing retard, I'm not gonna edit everything out. Let's look at our government. Frederick the First. Our income next turn will be decent. Ministers. We get the best army minister at the beginning of the game, but the shittiest navy minister, and a decent navy minister next. So we'll kick him. I've never been really big on the navy, considering I suck at naval battles. But let's check out our trade. Ivory is the most valuable thing at the beginning of the game, so we're gonna want to get some ships out eventually to start trading. We need to own all of this. Everything in the red we need to own by 1799, but by 1799 I had all of this, except for like London and England, but I had like all of this. So, Saxony, check our prestige. This measures how awesome you are compared to everybody else. On what factors? So, we have the second best military in the world. Third best, actually. We're behind Austria and France. And we're tied with Russia. Besides that, we have jack shit. So the goal of our society is to come from jack shit to everything that we can possibly imagine. So I think we've completed enough for this turn. Let's end the turn. So when you end the turn, you just see everybody else making their little moves, and what the hell just happened? Am I still recording?